Excuse the wet hair. So this week I really wanted to focus personally for me on trust. And something that comes up a lot for me is not trusting the outside world, not trusting my decisions, not trusting my food choices, not trusting when I'm around certain energies. A lot of it's coming down to me not being trusting in myself. And a lot of that stems from our roots. So what I wanted to do to focus on today was focusing on clearing out any old crap around the roots that sort of keeps us in that fear or that scarcity mindset. So just bring your palms onto your knees, and if you'd rather lay down, you can lay down, but we're trying to keep a nice straight spine. And we're just going to start to close our eyes and just focus on the space between our eyebrows, our third eye, and just start to breathe in at your third eye. So you're inhaling nice long breath through the nose for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and just exhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. So inhale, and on the exhale you're just letting go. You're letting go of tension, you're letting go of any stress, any worries, any anxieties. And as you're breathing in, let your belly expand, let your womb space stretch open. As you're exhaling, just imagine any worries just washing down your back and just being absorbed by the earth, just gone and transmuted. And as you breathe in, see if you can bring the breath up from where your back, the bottom of your spine is touching the floor, all the way up now to your third eye. And as you're exhaling, allow that energy to go all the way from your third eye down to the roots. So we start to create a cycle. So breathe in at the belly. Exhale down the back of the spine. And as we inhale, it's a chance for a renewal breath, a reset, a rebirth. And as we exhale, it's our opportunity to let go of what no longer serves us, what old stories, old patterns, old conditions may be weighing us down. Let's just take 2 more breaths in. Giving yourself permission to let go. And on this next breath in, just bring your hands into a prayer in front of your heart. I just want you to set a little intention, and if you was with me yesterday, maybe you want to revisit that intention for the week. But what is your intention that you could maybe utilize and put into practice this week? So for me, my mantra is, and my intention is to trust myself. I trust myself. Perhaps you want to bring in some more joy, some more fun. Perhaps you want to bring in some more balance. What would you like to set your intention around your week? And while you're thinking about that intention, how could you maybe implement that a little bit? So for me, I'm working on trust. So for me, an intention and a focus that I'm going to be bringing in around trust is to be a little bit more calm before I speak, so I can trust my voice more. If you're looking to bring in more fun into your life this week, what could you maybe set, like maybe you intend to set some time aside to do something fun. So maybe set an action to work with your intention. And if you can't think of anything right now, it doesn't matter. Just taking a couple more deep breaths here. So Sal, we're just setting an intention for the week. So my intention is to trust myself. And then we're setting a little action to take action on our intention. of you just want to sit and meditate on that for a moment, and the rest of you want to open your eyes and then maybe press your palms up to the sky and have a stretch. Maybe you want to lean to the right and breathe and just stretch that beautiful body. And take an inhale and we change to the other side. Just nice deep breaths in, up and down the ribs, all the way up to your fingertips. And every time you're breathing out, you're letting go of what does not serve, coming back to center. And let's just start by taking both our legs out in front of us. Nice simple pose. If you've got tight hamstrings, you're going to want to bend your knees. You might want your feet together or apart. I like to have mine shoulder width apart. And you're just going to fold over and just slump over just like a rag doll, and bring your chin, if you can, to touch your chest. Let your fingertips relax. Relax your eyebrows and just start to take nice nourishing breaths all the way from the sole of your foot, and follow the breath up your calf muscles, all the way up the back of the legs, the hamstrings. And feel the expansion across your lower and upper back. And as you're exhaling, bring the chin in a little bit more, and you might even feel some tension between the eyebrows, because this channel runs literally from the ball of your foot all the way into your third eye. This is our root chakra channel. So if you've been under stress, and stress doesn't necessarily always mean physical stress, can be emotional or mental stress at any stage in your life. Perhaps you're someone that doesn't stop and you're always on the go. That's physical, mental and emotional stress for the body. It starts to take a toll on our kidney and our urinary bladder channel, which is there for our life force vitality chi flow. So let's nourish the legs, the hamstrings and the kidneys and the bladder. So just nice breaths in. And as you exhale, just fold, soften the shoulders and soften the jaw, soften the eyebrows. This channel is normally attached to a red colour, so you might find some red colours coming into your mind as you activate the roots. You might feel sensations in your legs, but just breathe into it and know I am safe. I am grounded. I am supported by the earth. So with every exhale, you're just trying to find and keep a sensation in your body. It shouldn't be too intense, it should be mild. And we want to find stillness. Yin yoga is kind of like yoga for the mind, because your ego will not want you to sit still if you're not comfortable doing this normally. And it might start getting you thinking about all the other stuff that you need to get done, as if you're not worthy of taking time for you. So you can just say, thank you, I will think about that later, but right now, this is my time and I totally deserve it. And the more you learn to make yourself a priority, the more self-care you apply to yourself, the better the body and the mind will work with you as a team rather than a push and pull polarity. And if you feel tension in your neck, just try and breathe into it really gently. It can be quite intense if you turn your head to one side, and you might notice a pulling in the neck. So if you want to explore that, you can breathe into it. And then you might be noticing you're melting down a bit lower and lower. And if you're doing your neck to one side, maybe changing it to the other.
head is to one side, bring it back to the center. I want you to visualize, because your eyes are shut, your belly expanding as you're breathing in. Let that belly open. And as you're inhaling, feel that energy, that root energy expanding all the way up from the base of your spine. And as you exhale, allow it to wash down your legs, your toes. Take 2 more breaths here. And very, very slowly peel yourself up to seated. Cross your legs, or you can lay on your back. I like to sit up and rebound, so you can either sit up or lay on your back to rebound. And we're just going to be here for like 5 or 6 breaths. Close your eyes. If you want to lay on your back, you can. We're just focusing on breathing in from the base of the spine, and notice any tingling sensations perhaps around your groin. Breathe it all the way up to the top of your head now. As you exhale, feel the breath leave through the front and the back of your third eye. On your next inhale, pull the breath in through the front and the back of the third eye. And allow it to wash all the way down, down, down to the root. Breathing in, I am resilient. Exhaling, I let go of all that no longer serves me. Inhale, I am connected to my body. Exhale, I trust my body's wisdom. So very slowly, take your time. You're going to come onto your hands and knees for a moment, and let's just move the spine. So part of keeping our spine young is to move it. We're going to inhale into cow pose where we look up, and then we exhale to push the hips forwards, look at the belly button. Push the shoulders up to the sky as we press down into the earth. So you're inhaling, arching, drop the ribs. And as you exhale, push the tailbone forward, round the shoulders, as if you're trying to get your heart to disappear between your armpits. So on the inhale, you're pushing your heart between your biceps to stretch it. And exhale, push. Okay, so we're going to tuck the toes. Take a little downward dog pull. Stretch your fingers. Stretch your toes. Turn your head like you're saying no. And we're going to step the right foot behind the right hand. And we're going to step the left foot behind the left. Now some of you might have mega tight hamstrings, so you're going to really have to bend your knees deeply, and you want to feel a mild stretch down the back of your legs. This is quite an active yin pose, head tucks in. If you're feeling a bit extra and you've been practicing for a while and you want to go into what we call raging bull, you put your back against a wall, if you've got one, and you can push yourself down more and you can stretch this way. So find what works for you. This is really good for the calves, I find, to get deeper into it. We're tucking the chin in to sort of look towards the groin, or you can rest your head on the wall and breathe. If this is way too intense, stay standing. Just breathe into it. You can have your hands on the floor. Try and keep your toes connected. Tuck the chin in. It's a great way to bring the blood down to the head. It's very grounding and nourishing for the brain. Because when we're stressed or anxious or worried, we spend a lot of time living in the brain and the mind, and we become disconnected to the body. And then that can give us that feeling of not feeling, you get overwhelmed and a bit flustered maybe, don't know whether you're coming or going. And then when we're anxious, if we're eating and we're stressed, the body doesn't digest our food properly. So this is a great way to refeed the brain with oxygenated blood, so that it gives the brain a break to breathe, and it gives your body a chance to reset. Nice deep breaths in try and get comfortable with it. Yin's about being uncomfortable. Finding comfort in the discomfort. If you want to hold your legs, you can hold your legs, so just breathe. It's going to be here for another minute. And try and breathe at the belly. Let your bum hole relax. Let it open when you're breathing in. Let your teeth relax, let your jaw relax, let your mind relax. And just know that you're nourishing your body. And what this will do is it will take you out of stress mode and put you in rest and digest mode. And then the body can function with so much balance and ease. So you're someone that sometimes struggles with sugar cravings, or sometimes you're struggling with bloating or anything with digestion. It's a great one to help reset you and just re-channel that energy. And if you want to take your hands, it's really nice. If you feel comfortable, you can rub your hands up and down your legs. If that's too intense, if you want to rub around your bum, just feel the sensations, rub inside your thighs, just feel the energy flow, and just set the intention to reset this channel. Did my dry brushing this morning before my shower, and it's a great way to sort of stimulate all the blood flow and the circulation. So if you're someone with circulation problems or cold hands and cold feet, these poses are amazing. The last few seconds, you're gonna have to really slowly come out of this, and I'd probably sit straight down on the floor. Take your time. Just going to rebound, and you can sit up. I'm going to lay down to rebound to get the blood to all go up and down the body, palms up, and just breathe. And again, focus now on your toes and breathe the energy up from the feet, the root, your foundations, all the way up to your hips. And you might notice a cold energy traveling up your legs. That's your chi flow. Bring that all the way up your belly, up your throat, and just to your third eye. As you exhale, just feel the breath go up the third eye across the skull, and then let it go all the way down your back, down your arms, your fingertips, your legs, your hips, your toes. See if you can bring that red colour, or what would that red colour look like if you could imagine it as you're breathing in from the feet. Allow it to recharge and reset you. And as you exhale, just let anything that does not serve you, any worries, any fears or concerns, let them go with ease and grace. And see how your energy feels around your root chakra. Does it feel like a nice cold flowing energy? So we've activated this channel. Move on to our fire, our solar plexus for a moment, just to balance our chi flow. I'd like you to cross your left leg over your right, like you're sitting on a chair, just really cash. And then you're going to drop your left leg over to the right side. So you're just compressing and open your left arm out. If this is easy and some of you have been practicing for a while, you might double loop your leg over. Over to the side, and you want to feel a pull-in sensation across your left heart. So try and keep your shoulder blade on the floor. If it's too much with a double cross, just one cross is fine. I like to take my right hand and place it on my top leg and push it down slightly. Head's looking at your left arm, and you want to feel a inside of your left armpit. So if you can't, you might need to move your arm up or out to the side more. You might want to turn your palm down. Find a sensation that you can feel and then you can just surrender into. And just close your eyes and just start to take nice deep breaths in at your belly button and let your womb and your stomach open. When our root chakra gets blocked or we don't feel safe and we are in that stress mode, it really does affect our stomach, our digestion. It can cause feelings of allergies and inflammations in the body. It can cause that bloating, that gas. I noticed it yesterday because normally when I eat, I don't have anything on around me, but yesterday I was watching a lecture and after I'd finished eating, I just felt tense. And later in the evening, like I said to the girls last night in class, oh my God, I've got the worst wind. Like my belly just was not happy because I hadn't digested my food properly. My brain hadn't registered that I'd even eaten it properly because I was concentrating on something else. So perhaps it's something you could feel into. Do you give yourself space and time to eat and digest your food? Or is it I've got 2 minutes, I've got to shove this down my throat, I've got to juggle another 20 million things, and I've got to eat really, really quickly because I've got all this and this to do. How do you nourish your body? How are you sitting when you're eating? This week for me is about trust. How can I get my body to trust me more so that she performs at pure balance and homeostasis? So when organs and our hormones are running at their optimal, she'll trust me more when I give her time and space to digest her food. If you're looking for more peace in your world, I get more peace in my world, well, perhaps I could schedule in a little bit of time of silence when I do eat. So very slowly come back to center. Just check yourself out for a moment. Straighten your legs out, open your palms and just breathe and notice if one leg feels longer than the other and one side feels lower than the other. Close your eyes. Solar plexus is a yellow normally, so perhaps you could bring a yellow just above your belly button. And as you visualize or you sense that yellow, imagine it growing bigger like a big sun energy in your belly, and you're using that sun energy just to heal anything in the stomach or the gut that may be off balance at the moment. And as you exhale, just send that yellow or that heat all around your body just to tap into every cell for a reset and a recharge. I am my own personal sun. I am responsible for my energy. I know when to take time for myself. Take one more breath here. And then when you're ready, you're going to cross other leg over. So left over right, dropping to the other side. Oh no, sorry, right over left. I've lost the plot already. That's it. Open the right arm out. I thought that side felt too good to do again. Place your left hand perhaps on your thigh if you reach, and reach your right arm. And just breathe, close your eyes. So we want to feel a squeeze gently across the stomach and an opening across the breast or the chest all the way up to the fingertips. And you might have your palm down or up, you might have your arm out straight, up diagonally. Find a sensation and then relax into it. So you want to be kind of surfing the edge of resistance, that you can hold it there and you can breathe into it without it shaking and without force. Because the more you surrender, the body will then relax and let go of that tension. So if you're someone that sometimes struggles with making decisions, it's a really powerful pose, this one as well. It helps, like I said, to reboot your sun energy, and that sun energy represents your personality, your I am, that peaceful warrior inside of you that you know you can be. And when we strengthen and connect to our root more, we will be able to trust our decisions more, because we'll know and feel grounded, because we've got space and time to evaluate, to review. Sometimes a decision can be impulsive, but it'll just feel right because your body's just telling you a big fat yes. When you're connected to the body, you'll trust. Where at the moment do you need to sort of make some more decisions for you? What action do you maybe need to take? Because solar plexus is also about taking action. Action might be, I need to carve more time out for myself to do the things that I need to do for me. That's an actionable step. Taking time out is actionable. Resting is taking action. And if the sensation fades away, move the arm to find a new one. Maybe move the legs. Take a bit of action. Take responsibility. Action could I take to nurture my body more? I need to always keep telling myself is to put myself to bed early. I always feel so much better when I sleep earlier. You know, where do you maybe need to reparent yourself a little bit? What sort of maybe slipped through the net that you could perhaps put into factor because you know it will really help you the next day and each moment? Slowly we're going to rebound again, so lay the legs out. If you want to sit up and rebound, you can, or it's quite nice to balance a bit of fire with the soles of your feet together and let your knees open, and you can take your arms above your head into butterfly, so you can have your legs out straight in Shavasana, or maybe you open your knees and let your soles touch and breathe into the groin. As you're breathing in, let go of tension around the groin. So see where you notice if you're holding tension. It's going to sound weird around your bum, your knee. Allow to open. Breathe in that creative life force energy. Breathe it all the way up to your heart, and as you exhale, breathing it out, maybe with a sigh. I am creative. I am playful. inner child want to come up and have a giggle. You might find you want to have a cry. How are you feeling right now? Can you acknowledge those feelings? Don't judge them. Let them present themselves to you. Say hello. When we don't let these things come through and we push them back down because maybe we haven't got time to have fun, maybe we haven't got time to be sad or angry, they just get locked back down and the chakras will close around them. And then before you know it, you might be somewhere else, and then you get overwhelmed and lose your shit about something because you haven't let the fun, the anger, the sadness come through from the weeks, the months, the years ago. And you're reacting to something like, I have no idea why I reacted like that, but actually it's just old emotions that have been pushed back down. So can you give yourself space and time to feel? Do you feel worthy to feel? Worthy to feel my feelings. My feelings are valid. They just want to come up and move through the body to be released. Take one more breath here. Let it go with a sigh. Give yourself a hug. Cross your ankles. Squeeze, rock side to side. Come over to a little fetal position to one side and close your eyes if they're open and peel yourself up to seated. Bring your hands in front of your heart and just rub your hands together till they feel that heat. Bring that heat back into your hands. Our hands are an extension of our heart chakra. So let's bring a little bit of love. I want you to place your left hand on your heart and your right hand just above your belly button and just breathe in. I receive love. Exhale, I am safe to give love. Let's do this as a collective. I am open to receive. I'm open to give. I receive all the love. And I love myself unconditionally. Bring your hands to a prayer. Namaste, my warriors. If anything come up, you know to message me. I am here. If not, I will catch you. Oh God, the time. Totally late. I will catch you for the next class. Big love. Well done.